Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Vampire the Masquerade series, Chicago After Dark. It's been, I think, like a month in between episodes because of in real life stuff, but we are back. Our Sundays are a little bit backwards the next few weeks, so the 28th and then the Sunday after we'll be back to back games, and then we'll be back on our normal schedule. But tonight's episode, before we jump into the recap to see what happened last time, which I feel like the recap's more needed today than any other day, uh, and jump into everything. Let's do our introductions. So we will start with Javante.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary findies, and hellions of all walks of life. My name is Javante. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Zy Ragnail. Um, I'm just your average sunshine boy. I play Clan Samitse, totally normal doctor who is not at all evil.
Whatever you say, Bestie. Jim.
Hi, I am Jem. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Cricket, the manic, kawaii gang girl.
Adrian.
Hi, yes, I am Oscar Oz Jimenez. I'm new to this, and it is very apparent. And this is my first bombing, so very interesting stuff's going on. So,
What's your
It'll
real name?
be fine.
oh, Adrian,
You did sound sure on that
AC,
one,
AC
but
Lawrence. Well, yeah, it's because people know me as a bunch of different versions of my name.
and we love every one of them. It's fine.
Thank
And Luke.
you.
Hey, I'm Luke. I am playing. Oh, my pronouns are he/him, and I am playing Lawrence. He's a vampire of God, and he's a Malkavian.
Perfect. And like always, Luke, you want to do the recap for us of what happened last time?
Sure, this is how I make myself useful in these games. Is recaps.
You're
Uh,
always useful. You just take the best notes as well. So
so we began last session. Well, briefly first session, we for the most part just met most of our characters. Last session we met our final character, who's Cricket. We opened on her having some phone and makeup time and getting a little distracted before feeling like running over to talk with Jane, our kind of the leader of our coterie, I guess. So we all caught up with her. Jane said, "Hey, let's have you stay in this hotel while all this stuff is going on with Elysium coming up." So then we headed over to the hotel to get settled in there. She got the penthouse suite. There is blood in the fridge. It is all set up for Cricket and friends. Uh, Meanwhile, Zai went back home and ran into, was it the sheriff or was it someone who works for the sheriff?
it was in fact the sheriff.
It was the sheriff. Had a little conversation with the sheriff in which,
No, it wasn't the sheriff. It was the Inquisitor.
oh, even
I had
better.
to look at my notes, but yeah, the Inquisitor.
Um, Even better. Had a lovely conversation with the Inquisitor, who's kind of, made references to our group's struggles with the masquerade and other mysterious things. Um, it was Kevin Jesse,
Yep.
Nosferatu. Anyway, so then there we go. And then Zai came and caught up with the rest of the group as we were headed out the door to go shopping. We need masks and outfits for the upcoming Elysium, which is a masquerade ball because we're so subtle. We did our shopping, we found our stuff, we started heading back to the penthouse, and we got blown up. And then Lawrence immediately had a vision about Elysium going horribly. I remember it involving probably werewolves, a lot of blood, um, a body falling off of a balcony is the main thing I wrote down.
And
So
as we come to the episode, all of you in the elevator stunned. You three of you look down to see Lawrence. A little damage from the bomb more than the rest of you, but eyes fully bleeding.
we, Elysium, there, it's not. We can't go to Elysium.
We literally have to, or else we're like in deep shit.
It's not. The lupines, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's not right.
Out of concern for everything else, I'm assuming that elevator is completely fucked.
It's like the walls and stuff aren't damaged, but you can hear it kind of creaking. You don't think it's going to get you back down to the lobby.
Uh,
At least not anytime soon.
who put that there, I wonder?
Have I seen Lawrence like do anything like this before?
None of you
Probably
have
not,
seen
no.
Lawrence give a vision. Lawrence has had some
Okay.
small ones, but this is Lawrence. This is definitely the most reaction it's ever caused you physically.
I saw it. I saw it. The there's fur and blood and
Actually, Lawrence too. With you taking losing this much blood, make me a rouse check.
Oh shoot.
good.
I grab my vampire dice. Should probably do that.
Yeah, I should probably do that. No, I succeeded. I didn't lose too much blood.
Okay, perfect.
He's like wiping it off of his face, like smearing it everywhere. There's it's not. Something's wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, you've got blood coming out of your eyes. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. There's
I can see that, but
when I see these things, they mean something, and when I see something that clear,
Are these like potential or it's gonna happen kind of thing?
it's hard to say. The meaning isn't always clear to me, but there.
Should we get off this elevator real quick?
Cricket wants to like go in and like investigate and see if she can while Lawrence is having this thing.
Crash out.
Yeah, Cricket would probably be like the first one in and being like, "What was that? Where did it come from? Can I sniff out anything or hear anything?"
Yeah, go
Else?
ahead and give me investigation and intelligence.
That's funny. Okay.
Is this just an intelligence roll for you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And with one hunger die, right? This includes
Yeah, always a 100
Okay,
die
yeah.
for how much your hunter's at. Yeah.
That's 2 failures.
Okay.
No successes.
Yeah, you're still kind of dazed from the explosion because, like, you just got out of harm's way when you jumped behind Lawrence. So even though Lawrence took damage, you kind of still got slammed into the elevator, so you're still a little dazed and aren't really finding anything.
Lawrence, hold on. We should probably figure out what that was. I'm gonna say to everyone else.
It was a bomb. That we knew that part.
Yeah, but like was it like specifically for like our kind or just
DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Lawrence is bleeding out of the eyes, right?
Yeah, it's still actively coming out. It hasn't stopped.
Oh. But it's right there.
Do it. Do what we gotta do.
What
I'm
do you want
going
to do, bestie?
I'm going to just as if I'm trying to pick him up, like take him by the sides of the head and not subtly, just run my fingers, like my thumbs under his eyes just to get a little bit of the blood off. Are we good?
No, we're not.
I mean, at this current moment, are you good?
can be good.
Cool. Do that. And then I'm going to suck the blood off my thumbs.
Oh, you just is
Make
that
me a rouse check,
Oh,
Javante.
fuck me. I knew I was going to do that. It's fine.
It's not enough to
Oh,
say
yeah.
anything. You took a taste of it, and it's vampire blood.
What am I rolling exactly?
You just rolled 1 dice.
Who bled? Okay.
Pass
Ay,
fail.
boy.
Either fail or pass.
I failed.
Okay, take another point of
We're
hunger.
playing vampire now, you guys. Let's go.
What are you up to hunger-wise now?
I'm not doing too good. I'm
We're
at like
still
4
we're
hunger.
still on the same night, bestie.
Oh, I'm at like.
We might be making rolls for you over the course of the time skip here in a second.
I mean, it's not doing. To be fair, I haven't. I'm at like 3 hunger right now. We're getting
Jesus.
there.
Oh boy. Are you?
Mm.
Do I like watch you just like?
I'm not
Just
being subtle about it.
Okay. There's
Mm.
blood in the fridge. Actually, let me go check the fridge. I'll be right back. I go check the fridge.
Yeah, there's still plenty of blood still labeled for the 4 of you.
I pass around a pack just to kind of reconstitute us, just like everybody's needs.
Yeah, you can all clear one box.
God, it's like having Bud Light after having a nice Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's not as stale as like most bad blood, but it's like it's kind of in between.
Especially after what I just did.
Yeah, because it's matched to your palates. But yeah, you just literally lit
My day. not
fresh
bad.
blood from a kindred, if that.
It's like having Bud Light after a Chardonnay. That's not.
It's like you just took a really good shot of one of the best liquors, high brand, and then you just went like, and give me a Bud Light or a Coors
And give
Light
me
or
a
something like that.
Schlitz. Okay.
I think Lawrence is gonna go like wash his face in the sink and be like, my eyes don't usually bleed over.
Yeah, it takes you a few minutes before the pressure. You have to like just like put pressure on your eyes themselves, and eventually it starts to stem the bleeding.
So let me see if I understand this right, preacher boy. We are to not go to the thing we were expressly told to go to.
I know we have to go, but I also know it's gonna be
Bad.
a bad night.
But you said you saw fur. I'm yelling from like the living room in the suite. But did you specifically see us in danger or the fur in danger? Because those are different outcomes.
It was just flashes of there was dancing. It was the masquerade, the Elysium. It was dancing, and there was fur and
I will let you roll
blood.
wits and occult if you want to try to piece right through it a little bit, because it was a lot of images fast, which is why it caused the hemorrhaging from your eyes.
Variously, I have an occult specialty for Christianity. I feel like that doesn't apply.
No, but you can add an extra die anyway, just because this is kind of your shtick. So, but
Okay, so
yeah,
and
the
also-
more and this is like the more successes you get, the more I'll be able to piece together for you. There's no like
Nice.
need or pass.
Cool.
This one everywhere. That looks like 3 successes.
Okay. You see, as you're going through the images, you see more clearly. You see that the furs that you saw is led by Marcus, as you assumed. But it looks like Marcus is the only clan leader that's going to be at this event, and there's just an entourage of assorted gurus with him. You saw pretty much all the clan heads that you expected to be there, and you saw flashes of them dancing with whoever they brought with them or with each other and discussions, but it's kind of hard to make out who was talking to who. And then at the balcony scene, when you see this body, which you can't identify, you see the 4 of you standing around the body.
There, it was Marcus was might have been the one bleeding or somebody, one of his. It wasn't Gangrel. It was It was lupine, and there was a body that fell from a balcony, and I did see us. We were standing around it, but I don't know who it was.
So we're fine.
Sure, it'll be fine. That's yeah. Usually when I have visions about things, it's because they're fine. All right, let's figure out this bomb thing and get out of this place.
Yeah. What floor are we on?
You're on the penthouse, so you're probably like 20 stories up.
Great.
Right, so taking the stairs. I'm gonna walk to the window.
Okay.
Just gonna look, like, open it and look down.
This is on like the main street leading into Wrigley Field. Like there's a lot of people down there, bestie.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Especially at nighttime. The bars are
Yeah.
fucking always packed no matter what day of the week you are over there.
They'll look up. Like,
There is roof access.
gamers don't look up. All right.
Does I say that?
No.
Okay.
You know, takes head like out of the window, turns around. How good are all of you at jumping?
What do you mean? Like off of and then looks out the sky like
Not
there?
to the ground. Points to the building adjacent.
Oh, oh. Well,
I don't think
I've never done that before, so
I'm fantastic. I'm like a bunny.
Or cricket as your namesake.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Gonna file that one away. If we don't want to take the stairs.
no,
Yes.
I'm down to try. Looks at stats.
As you guys are looking around, can I have all of you roll me composure and resolve?
Oh great.
Oh, good. What's that pool look like?
I mean, you're definitely gonna have dices from both, because both stats, but
Do you want those as separate pools or
no, same pool.
a pool? Okay. Pleasure resolved. Okay. Okay.
the fuck.
Luke, you're gonna have one less success than whatever you roll, by the way.
Cool. So I have 0.
Great.
2 successes.
And it's also
Okay.
a 2 on my 1 hunger die. So I don't
Okay, cool. We're gonna get back to you in a second.
One success.
It
One
was
success.
it was a what and a what?
Composure and resolve, both stats instead of skills.
Where's resolve? Sorry, I'm looking at my sheet. I see
It is
composure.
the third column.
It's the third one in mental. So literally right to the right of composure.
Oh, these two. Okay, sorry. I was looking down below skills. Okay.
No, you're good.
It's like on a D8. What is a good success? 6, 7, 8.
You're rolling D10.
Oh,
I know it's been a minute, and you're new to the system. I get it. We haven't
Yeah.
played it like a month, maybe more, honestly. Maybe like a month and a half.
You're good, bestie.
3 weeks, I think.
all right. I have a 9 and an 8. Okay, we're good. And then 2 of those have to be okay.
You had 2 successes then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the 3 of you are able to resist this, as you all feel something start to pull at your blood, before Lawrence's eyes once again start to go off. The foreman with the blood that's already been spilled in the apartment, and it moves over to the completely fixed elevator and starts to draw itself on the wall in the words that start to form. Luke, you're going to take a superficial point of damage. So I think you are one superficial, one aggravated at the moment. But as the blood settles and you see Lawrence drop to a knee, as this blood is just more blood has left Lawrence's body,
Should I mark
spells
off
out. Mark off what?
a blood point? Should I just at this point, or should I make another rouse check?
Make an arouse check.
Okay.
But as the words start to form, it says, "It's been a while, children. See you at the party. Have fun."
Well, someone's excited to see us.
Like children because they're older, or children because they're in our like quote unquote family? Like I'm trying to figure this out.
You have zero context. It's just blood. It's been very finely written on the wall of the elevator that somehow was also fixed and the second you guys looked away from it.
Would I have context on this?
No.
Fuck, this is a new one for me.
As far as you four know, no one that you guys have met before the coterie knows each other. Like, you guys didn't meet until your coterie was formed. So for someone to know all four of you would be hard outside of, like Jane and Jane's crew.
So who wants to do the initial step of testing to see if the elevator is actually fixed?
I just start tapping the closed door button real quick.
Yeah, it closes. It's completely fine.
Well, guess what, guys? It's completely fine. Somehow, some way, we are golden.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the down arrow and go to the elevator. I'm gonna grab Lawrence by the collar while we're going in.
What about the people coming up?
Fuck them.
Special
What?
one, right?
Who's coming up?
The room just exploded.
Oh, we got to get out of here before
Yeah.
any of that. Shit. They already saw us coming in. We were at the front desk tonight. I think we just walk out and hope for the best at this point. Or we could go to a different floor and take a shorter stairs down.
Ooh. I like that one.
Yeah, so you guys heading down the stairs and then to down the elevator from there.
Well, I think elevator to a lower floor and then stairs from there. So we aren't
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you guys head down. Get to the lobby. Nothing seems like no one's looking at the elevator. No one seems panicked from an explosion. Seems like business as usual.
Okay.
Oh. See?
Are we-
Everything's fine.
Everything, yeah. I guess let's just go. Should I have grabbed some blood before we left? Like a lot more.
You could got some on the street.
Yeah, but like, I was always told to never like waste food. But yeah, wait. What do you mean by street though? Like street, or just like?
Like from a person?
Oh, yeah. I haven't.
I'm confused.
No, don't worry. It's fine. It's fine.
Should we go to the club?
I think so. I don't know. I don't even know who to ask about what just happened.
I will be very honest. I think that it would be worse for us if we didn't.
How come?
If we're already on a bit of a blacklist in terms of masquerade violation and potential, chopping block, not going to a very, very important event could be seen as just a necessary reason to
That's
just.
not tonight. That is not tonight.
Yeah, I
we're
just
not
wanna-
True.
Going to Jane right now because I don't know this area very well. And
True. We could go to Jane, but also at that point, what would that accomplish?
I just know I should probably get not here. You look at Lawrence; he has cleaned himself up, but he did just get blown up. So
Do you want to go to your church? We can go to my hospital.
The church might be better. If that's all right with all of you.
Yeah.
I have no
If,
qualms with the church.
if I don't have to go in.
Is it animal friendly?
Is.
Okay.
Or would you rather go to your hospital, Zai?
I just prefer not to go into the church, but
Then we can go to the hospital. That's all right.
we'll do as much as I will get you to the church.
If your damage that you've taken, Luke. Rousing the blood heals superficial pretty much on the spot if you roll. And see, I don't even think you have to see it. I think it's just rousing the blood. But aggravated can only do one per session. When you rouse, you've already roused the blood for the night, so it won't work for tonight.
Yeah.
Unless you can succeed in a medicine intelligence check and to actually take the time to try.
I might as well. That's not my real accent. I might as well try to do the superficial. I guess I'm down to 1 hunger again.
Yeah.
Okay. I fail it, so I get hungrier, but at least I'm slightly less damaged.
Sounds good. So you get one back. It's always just one per, so I believe. Okay, but you guys heading to the church then? Is that the plan?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to go see some less hostile areas. That'd be cool.
Okay. So you guys head across Bat Town, not too far, back down Halstead towards Lawrence's church. Lawrence, you arrive. It's still somewhat busy. You guys stay open, obviously, at late at nights instead of the normal day hours. You see the still tweaked out girl that Jane sent you on like the front row. Just kind of someone threw a blanket over her at some point, and she's still kind of tweaked out at the moment. You see people coming in and out. Some are just at. Some of them are in the confession booth. Some of them are up front talking to some of the staff. Some are moving back to like the areas you've been the back for overnight stays, but seems decently busy for a weekend night.
If y'all need somewhere to stay tonight, since the hotel happened, y'all are welcome to stay here. I have space, but I know at least 2 of you have your own places close by.
Yeah,
Fortunate-
I'll stay.
Unfortunately speaking, I wouldn't be able to anyway.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Question for you, Luke. What's your blood potency level?
What a good question. Just 1.
Okay, yeah, then it was 1.0. So once you guys reach 2, then you heal 2 per super fit for per rouse check. So it's just a note. Cool. But yeah, after a while, as you guys start getting set up, your aide from earlier in the night comes over. It's like, you're back already. We were expecting you here for a while, but we were able to calm her down.
All right.
No one's been able to ID her, but will someone keep an eye on her throughout the night? Are these friends of yours?
They are. I think. Oz, are you staying the night, or you?
I can walk home. I just need to kind of get unshook.
You're
Just-
welcome to spend time here if you need.
Yeah, I just gotta. Yeah, I mean, I just gotta see a guy about a stuff about a thing.
Right.
Your homework?
Yes, I gotta do my homework.
Right.
Oh, you're still in school. Do you go UIC too?
Yeah. More part time though. I don't particularly go full time anymore. I've been very
It's completely fair.
busy.
Okay, cool. If I ever see you on campus, I'll say hi.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna go around and do the rounds though. Any of you are free to stay, like Lauren said, but otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna lock down. I'm gonna sign out like the next hour or so. So
All right. Can you ask them to let me know if that girl who came in earlier, if anything happens with her?
yeah, we'll do.
Thank you.
Yep. She heads back off. So who's staying? Who's leaving? Cricket's
I'm
staying.
I'm leaving.
I'm also
Okay.
leaving.
Okay, cool. So Lawrence
Mostly
and
because I can't
Cricket.
actually stay there.
Yeah, Lawrence and Cricket, the two of you settle down for the night. Nothing of note happens. Oz, where are you headed?
I'm headed home and calling up my plug, my blood
Which
plug.
are you going for a different one, or are you going for the one I left from last time?
A different one. I don't.
That was
Uh,
earlier tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll for this actually. Hold on.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, nothing turned out wrong at all when I roll in that 20 on a d20. Yeah, you just go through your Rolodex on your phone of just specific contacts that are forbidden, and you reach out to one of them. Answer within literally as though you hear the first ring, they answer the phone. Oh, Oscar. I didn't think you were on
Hi.
call. Do you need me to come over right now?
Yeah, I was.
This is Stephanie. If I don't know if you remember, it's been like 6 months.
Yeah, no. I of course no. I've just been in the books, so and I was gonna do a late night. So if you could come over and help me study, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can be there in 10 minutes. And you hear in the background a lot of horn talking from other cars.
A lot of horn.
A lot of car horns honking at her
Okay,
as
okay,
she's
okay, okay.
driving. You can hear her like driving fast down the streets of Chicago, which is not great.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I'll be there as
Okay.
soon as I can. Bye.
Yep. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah, 10 minutes go by and you hear hurried pace down the hallway and then very frantic knocking at the door.
Oh, hi. Welcome. I'm excited to oh, you're so eager. Yeah, hold up. Let me.
She as soon as you open the door, she steps in, slams the door behind her, and just leans back against the door and tilts her head.
Okay. Uh yeah. No worries. Just God damn it. Just goes right for it.
Very loud, like moan of relief from her as you feed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as you finish, it's almost like she's coming down from something.
Do I recognize this as the same thing that happened with the other individual?
Yeah, she seems to have it worse though. But it from context clues, it has been a little bit longer since you fed from her.
Have you always been so how do I say this? Rushing to people like myself? I'm
No,
not I'm
you're the only one I've met.
okay. I'm just you seem very eager and I don't want to make it feel like I'm taking advantage of you in any way. I just want to make sure that this is just completely normal and
No, you can never take advantage of me or the others. We just really enjoy helping you out, and that you trust us so much.
oh, great. um yeah, no, of course. I was just worried, that's all. Do you how often do you get these urges to come see me?
Um, Usually after like a month, and then it just kind of adds on from there.
And
I definitely recommend you call Tish next.
oh, okay. Y'all are in like a little phone club about this. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Is there like online forum?
no, just a bunch of us from the college have gotten together.
Okay. Interesting. Well,
Don't worry, we won't say anything. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No worries. Listen, if you need any, I've got food in the fridge if you need anything, but I gotta get to studying. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. This was great. If you need me at all, like I said, always happy to help. Definitely next feed in the cultish.
I
Really,
will. I
really
will.
cultish.
I will. I appreciate
Okay.
that.
Sounds good. I will see you hopefully sooner this time. And she gives like a fake laugh and just pushes you a little bit.
Yeah. Don't worry. Like I said, I'll make sure I've. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Also, make sure nobody else gets into this club because I don't want anyone feeling this way for a long time.
I need to make a roll. 1 second.
No worries.
So college student on a weekend night. I'm going to roll 3 dice. I feel like that's appropriate. Yeah. Gee, let's completely sincere. Yeah, of course. Which we would never. It's just the ones that you've been feeding on for like since you've been here. But we don't plan on adding anyone else unless you add anyone else.
No, I don't like adding anyone else. This is not
Yeah,
favorable
there's
circumstance.
already like I think 10 or 12 of us now. It's I think you're good.
Can you give me an exact number next time you guys get together? That'd be great because I 10 to 12 seems like a room for error that I do not
Oh, that's a
need.
good idea. We haven't had a group meeting in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go organize that. I will be in touch. And she runs out the door and leaves.
God damn. This is you guys. I immediately go back to the church. This is the end thing it was this time. I just go.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
As
I'm
you
sorry,
make your way
Father, but I
back,
sinned.
as you make your way back there, we'll cut over to Zai. Zai, I'm guessing you're heading back to your lab.
Oh my fucking god. Yes, I'm heading back to my lab. Oh my god, no.
Cool. You head back. Hold on, I just tried to open something of yours for no reason in particular. Cool. Yeah, but you head back to your you head back to your lab. Let's find this time. It doesn't look like anyone's here this time. You see the twins just kind of in the corner in like off mode. They don't really sleep as much as just trying to shut down their function. But yeah, you head back into your lab, but as you get back to your lab, you do see a body on like where you would examine stuff that you did not put there.
And when did you get here? Just going to see if it has like a toe tag.
It is your sire,
Uh,
completely drained of all his blood.
huh. This a gift or a threat? I'm just going to just move my hand like along the stomach and chest. Just...
Give me medicine and intelligence, and I'll say you can add a dice to this because you are a surgeon.
Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 dice.
I love this for you. It's almost like you're a mad surgeon or something.
8 successes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you do a full autopsy of this body. And here is what I'm just going to give you all the knowledge you know to this. This body has been dead, or I guess dead again, for at least a year. It seems that it was done with some form of blood magic. And as you're examining the body, you at first felt like all the blood was drained, but then you notice that there's still a bunch pulling in the stomach. And when you cut into that area, you feel the same type of magic that you felt from the blood that spelled out that message back at the hotel. And are able to, with that much high of success, you are able to move out of the way in time as it forms above you. I don't like when people claim to own things of mine. So, got rid of him.
Huh. Well, you're fascinating.
And then the blood just splatters all over your office.
Fuck. Everything is fine. Twins, wake up.
Yes, master?
I need you to clean this. Gestures.
Will do. And they just immediately go to where you know your cleaning supplies are and start to clean up your lab.
Blood magic. Unfortunately, I know a few clans that can do blood magic, but that's not narrowing down my list. As for owning things, also doesn't narrow down my list. Like pacing. Let's pretend for a moment that I don't have enemies. What would target us? Other vampires, magic users of mortal variety, werewolves, but they rarely practice this level of blood magic, so I'm going to narrow that down to fuck all. So, and in specific, though, they found you and they killed you, so they have to be some level of strength. This is stupid. I'm gonna go and pull the cell phone I rarely use, and I'm going to call the church.
I'll say the same time that Oscar arrives, I'm assuming making their way in the door pretty rapidly. Lawrence, your
Yep.
phone also goes off as you look up and see Oscar.
Uh, Oscar, come on in. I gotta, and I'll pick up the phone. Hello?
Hey, friend, it's me.
Hey, what's
We're going to pretend for a moment here, that the bomb thing and your vision, I'm going to assume that your vision is very accurate.
all right? We can assume that. I agree.
So my sire's here. He's dead. I didn't kill him.
Oh,
So that part, annoying as that part is for me, that's out of the way. But all of his blood was in his stomach, and then it left a message for me, and then it exploded.
like at the hotel?
Yeah, left a message. Question. Somewhere in that labyrinth of a maze that we call a brain of yours, any idea what could do that?
Well,
I've narrowed it down to other vampires and magic user mortals.
well, can I roll something to see if I can like put anything together here?
Sure, what were you trying to think of specifically, like in this role? Like, what were you trying to piece together?
I'm a little tempted to try to prompt a premonition, but that seems I've kind
I
of
mean, I'm not going to discourage you, bestie, but
I think that this is freaking him out enough that he'll risk it. But
okay.
let me pull up how I do that. Hang on, because I don't remember. Okay, premonition. If I want to, I can do a rouse check. By focusing on a subject, to make a rouse check and roll resolve plus aspects.
All right.
The number of successes roll determines the level of insight on the subject of any. So rouse check first.
Another point of hunger. Love this for you.
I love to do things. And then resolve plus aspects, which will
Yeah,
be
made sure to add those 100.
Question. That was all my sire's blood, by the way. That's littering my floor right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh fuck me.
the magic pulled it together so that it would just explode out of the body. And somehow you note it was still fresh after a year.
Fuck, that makes this really bad for me. I wanted to drink that.
You told them to clean it up.
I know, but I can't lick it off the floor.
You could.
I
You
could.
could if you tried.
I'm sophisticated.
Okay,
you?
okay. After what I saw, I don't know.
Look at
I'm
my
a
blood.
I'm a highly functioning,
I
sophisticated
think
psychopath.
Lawrence is probably the closest to sophistication in the group, and it's not saying much. The southern preacher boy.
I'm not a psychopath. I'm a high functioning psychopath.
I don't even know how dice pools in this game work. I think
You add them all together. You add all the dice of both of the things. Yeah,
So I rolled. It was a total of 6 dice, and half of them are hunger dice.
love
But
this for you.
that was 3 successes. I did have 2 ones on 2 hunger dice. So
Okay,
is that a messy?
that's fine though because you successed.
But
You
I
succeeded.
succeeded. So I'm good.
Yeah, messy crit is if you get a crit and one of the crit dice is 100 die. So you were fine. So
That's-
nothing bad's gonna happen.
I'm on the phone like like trying to like see how like asking the Lord to bring me something, you know.
With that good of a roll, as you reach in and try to trigger something a little less intense than what happened to you involuntarily at the hotel, the 4 of you see this. Even Zai back in your lab. You see a circle of people in black robes chanting over a pentagram drawn in blood. And as they are doing so, you see 4 humans laying in the middle of the circle. 3 males and 1 female. And as this ritual commences, you feel this blood magic enter the 4 of them and turn them, but not just turn them, it enhances something in them. Like you feel the blood magic linger through the connection. And the last thing you guys see as this vision cuts off is the faces of the 4 of you laying in that circle. And that is where we are going to go to break. So,
Wait. Okay.
so we are going to break for about 10-15 minutes, and when we come back, we're gonna time to get past this at the Masquerade Ball. So see you guys soon.
Bye.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our episode. Nothing of significance happened before the break, but we are going to actually now time skip ahead to the end of the week, to next weekend, where we are going to have the Masquerade Ball. The Prince has rented out all of Wintrust Arena for this event. Security at all entrances, so none of the normal people can get in that aren't invited. And outside at the front door is the Keeper of Elysium, who has let people in until everyone has arrived, and then will be in charge of introductions. And that is where we find everyone, as we have been introduced to all the other clans and their primogents and who they brought with them, all of the council members of the prince, but not the prince herself yet, as well as the guest of clan leader Marcus and his entourage of Garo that he brought with him. But now we are going to see the entrance of your guys' land, and we're going to, all of you, roll me performance and charisma, and whoever has the highest success, that's who will go first. We'll go in order from that down. This will also be your roll for how your entrance looks as well. 2 successes for Lawrence. Cool.
Charisma and
Performance. Same column, laid straight down.
gotcha. Oh, well,
Die.
1 success for Cricket. How many for Zai?
0.
0, of course. And
1.
1 for Adrian. Who has, what is your charisma, Adrian, and what is your charisma, Cricket? 2?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your charisma, Adrian? 4? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we'll go Lawrence, Adrian, or I keep saying your real name. Lawrence, Oscar, Cricket, Zai.
It's okay.
So
Every time I see
Lawrence,
Lawrence, it throws me off.
Yeah, that's
as the Keeper of Elysium introduces, and now we introduce the clan of one of our longest members, Jane Taylor, first with Mr. Lawrence Hayes. Yeah. Go ahead and describe what you look like as you enter into Elysium.
It's a little funny that Lawrence is getting the highest number of successes here because he hasn't really dressed up that much. He usually wears a suit. For this, a nicer one, like a 3-piece suit. This is a big event. But it's probably still in his usual gray. If you can get one with some like embroidery on it to fashion that up, that's what he's gone with. And I think he also had a relatively simple mask that, you know, covers this as much of your face, maybe with like a cutout shape down here. But I think he doesn't want his friends to forget that he's had this vision and is freaked out by it. So he is like either embroidered or added or painted somehow added red, like running down from the eyes.
Yeah, you see people just clap politely as you enter into Elysium and move off to the side to wait for the rest of your clan. Adrian, you are up next. Go ahead and introduce Oscar as he moves into the place.
Oscar enters with just kind of this almost like a very soft purple suit. And he's got this kind of like human mask, like dipped in silver. And it just kind of like looks like it's melting, and his hair is just slicked back. And he's just kind of has a different air about him for sure. Yeah.
You enter in, still just polite clapping as you move off to the side of Lawrence. And the keeper hesitates for a second. Is this the right name? Okay, cool. And next, Cricket. It's just look bad. There's no last name. It's just Cricket. Cricket, what do you look like as you enter into the ball?
So Cricket is wearing the most obscene and obnoxious and like grotesque version of a pink fluffy quinceanera dress that you've ever seen. It's covered in pink and glitter. It's got poofy sleeves, a petticoat, and it's loud. She really wanted to be a princess. And then for her mask, she's got so with her mask, she had made her own mask, but she made it like very like decadent and like it was a little much. So Ashley told her not to use that one last minute. So she ended up picking up a bunny mask, the first one she saw, which is like a white Playboy bunny mask. And she drew like eyelashes on it on one eye. And then she's got Peep with her that she just tied this like black lace around Peep's neck.
It's more awkward clapping, kind of stuttered, and you even hear as you enter in a few people kind of laughing at you off to the side, but it's kind of scattered around the room. And Cy Radnell?
So Zai does not care about how people look for this occasion. This is gonna be a lot. So like underneath the suit jacket, which is the a prominent part besides the mask, is kind of like just a typical black turtleneck. Uh and then black dress pants, and similarly black dress shoes with what looks like just kind of a gold sides to them. The suit jacket and gloves are where things get a bit more Zai, as his suit jacket looks like a series of faces that have been stitched together to form the jacket outer layer, um, which look leather and hasn't been questioned. Gloves similarly just look like human hands that have been just modified to be gloves. The mask appears, Paige, you're gonna understand immediately what I'm referencing. Looks like it has a white, like, outer bit, and then almost like a dog's muzzle pulled back at the center. And then attached to the back is a porcelain doll mask upside down.
Dead silence as Cy makes his way down, even like a few nervous chuckles here and there, but like, yeah, no round of applause for Zai as you move off.
As a note,
And
Zai is also currently taller. His body is much more stretched.
yeah, and even the keeper, as you pass him, made eye contact for a second, looked very disturbed. So I'm gonna say the keeper is a she. Let me not misgender my NPCs. No, it's a he. Okay, cool. I remembered.
You want to just roll rouse checks as we did
Yep,
that?
go ahead and everyone roll a rouse check for me before we do Jane's entrance. I should make a rouse check for her too. She failed. Cool. Good to know. Forgot Jane actually have a character sheet, so I can mark under. Let me do that. Cool. And last, of course, Baroness Jane Taylor and Entourage, as they don't introduce thralls, as she has both Ashley as well as Tasha there as security. Tasha first, very simple, just black on black suit with a black vest, but she has ripped the sleeves off of the suit jacket. No shirt underneath, just the vest, and it seems like probably modesty tape to keep the vest from opening up or anything. And then on Jane's arm is Ashley, who is in just a long sequin blood red dress with heels. And then Jane is in a elegant, like, mix of a suit and a dress, as the suit has kind of long tails that kind of billow out in a skirt around her. Also in a match in black and blood red, kind of matching both of her entourage that she brought with her. Jane just kind of waves politely, and there's a lot more applause as no one here wants to disrespect the second oldest person here. And Jane makes her way to you, and she stops, looks at Zai and Cricket. I guess it could have been worse. Carmen should be making her entrance soon, and you guys just gotta mingle. Don't get in any trouble and have fun, okay?
Curtsy.
Jane turns to stand in front of you with Tasha and Ashley. Well, Ashley staying on her arm, but Tasha moving behind the four of you and giving the four of you a nod as she kind of just starts to scan the area. And last but not least, as it gets dead silent in here, as Elysium, Keeper of Elysium. And now, of course, for our Prince Carmen, as Carmen just enters in a dark black dress with like white kind of detail along the sides and a very long train that just follows behind her all the way down until she gets to the very bottom of the stairs, and then she kind of hits something in the dress and the train just drops. And you already see people moving in place to like grab it, roll it up very delicately, and move it off. She makes her way straight down the aisle where a seat has been set up for her at the end, and she takes a seat. Thank you all for attending my Masquerade Ball. Thought we could use a little humor to start the night, but more importantly, welcome to Elysium, and welcome those who could join us. For those of you who do not have access to the character sheet, Carmen is looks to be in her mid-20s, typical Scottish features, so like bright red hair, freckles, but very obviously pale skin. The oldest kindred that most people know of. Someone's placed her somewhere in maybe like the 600, but it's not quite sure. Everyone, enjoy yourselves. There'll be dancing. Music will play after we serve our first few rounds of blood as well as food for our guest. And then you may all mingle to your heart's desire. I will be obviously up there, and she gestures to like a booth that's kind of above everything. But I'll make appearances here and there throughout the night, so enjoy. And with that, you already see people moving off to tables to grab blood. You already see all the Goro that were with Marcus head over to the buffet. And you even see some humans here mixed in between all the kindred as well. Some humans just in like server outfits, some with trays of blood, some just offering themselves directly. As well as you see just it looks like there was some human guests that were invited that very clearly have name tags, and you know from previous Elysiums not to mess with any people that are invited. So they are off limits. I will be doing business. Four of you have fun. If you need anything, contact Tasha and she'll find me, okay? Jane heads into the party with Ashley, and you guys see Tasha give you a nod and disappear into the shadows.
I would, in that week that passed, I would have definitely told Jane, like, what
Yeah.
whether she believes it or not.
Jane would have anything you guys wanted to tell her, like between the visions or anything, she would have listened. I don't think she was probably more skeptical of the second one,
That's fair.
but she knows it at least because you have had some visions in the past that she's been able to piece together. So, but yeah, you guys have the masquerade ball to your heart's consent. What would you guys like to do?
I look over to Lawrence and I go, so are we still looking for the person that's gonna do this?
The only face I recognize was other than Marcus, and I don't. Y'all do what you want, but I have my concerns about talking with a lupine. The only face I recognize is the person who died, so we could try to look for whoever that was. And I'll try to describe like what this person was wearing and stuff, like if you happen to see him or them.
Yeah. The only thing you picked up from your vision was that they were in a black dress. They're sure it's a female, but beyond that, a lot of the details were kind of hazy.
Probably not the most narrow description at this particular event. I'm going to be honest with you.
You're looking for the one white dude at the Hoosier concert.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see especially a lot of the higher up kindred here are mostly wearing black. So it doesn't really give you much to go off of. At least you know it's a female. Narrows it down a little bit more.
Do we just divide and conquer, or are we just
No,
making
no.
no?
I'll stick together.
Yes,
I-
or
I-
I don't want to be alone. That's it.
Okay.
This is kind of a lot.
Hey,
Uh,
Oscar. And Zai, because Zai would also know this person. Can both of you give me investigation and wits?
All right.
Two successes.
3 successes.
Both of you notice one of the servers that is going around with the trays of blood is the guy from the first episode that Oscar fed off of.
I would have been another person to know him.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he went to Zai's clinic, so he knew him personally. That's why I had Zai
Oh.
roll.
Never mind. Ignore me.
As well, one of the actual guests, Oscar, is Steph, the one who literally just fed off, and she's one of the invited guests that is here.
Oh no, what have you done?
Did I ever get that list?
And you had 3 successes, so I'll say with 3 successes, you even see both of them have very similar pins on their lapels of what they're wearing.
Is this like a club pin, or is this like?
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done
Okay,
to us?
It looks very much like the pins that most of our creator friends bring to fucking con. This looks like a con pin. It's just pinned to like whatever they're wearing.
What have you done to us?
I haven't. Don't.
But yeah, Steph is a invited guest, and then Charlie somehow is part of the people working here.
Puts 2 fingers into the mouth of the mask, has to lift it because it's like almost bolted down, so lifts it so I can talk. So, an invited guest here we know personally.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, have you told us about the whole your feeties have a club thing?
Yeah,
That's why he was running to the church.
That's why I
Yeah, I
was
assume you.
back.
I assume you
Okay.
info dumped that night.
I info
so
dumped it.
yeah,
I don't know if I got a list or not.
you have not gotten
Or-
a list.
or
You
a
have not heard
number.
from any of them in the last week.
I find it concerning that you need a list. I'm going to be honest with you.
I find this very
Let me just. I'm gonna take one of them to the side. Do I see Tish anywhere?
You do not see Tish. You just see the 2 of them right now.
Okay.
And you do see. I think it was Charlie. Charlie is currently serving some guests. But you see Steph is off to the side talking to, well, it's like a few of the Garou that accompanied Marcus near the buffet.
Okay. I have a question about hitting 2 10s when I rolled. It's only bad if it's on like a hunger, and I always replace one of the dice with a hunger dice, right?
Yeah, if it's 2 successes, then you crit. So, or if it's 2 10s, you crit. So it means you would have had 2 extra successes. So you actually have 5 instead of 3.
Okay. I did do that.
So yeah, with that higher roll, I even say that you think Steph doesn't. It doesn't look like she recognizes any of the Grow. It just seems like she's in line to get food, so it's conversing with those near her. Especially because the Grow both look curious because they can obviously tell she's not supernatural at all.
Okay. I look around. This is literally like you separate, where you feed and you work, and now they're all just all in one place. I kind of like look around and like, I'm gonna go talk to Steph, this person. Let me make sure what's everything going on. Does anyone stop him?
If you can talk with her away from.
Oh yeah. Oh
All right.
yeah. Oh my gosh, hi. You have such a lovely mask. Can I speak? It's just kind of like
Yeah, she doesn't
Yeah.
resist. She actually like her face, from what you can see in the mask, brightens up, and she's only wearing one of those like half like domino style masks, so you can see most of her facial features. Yeah,
Mhm.
of course. Nice to meet you. Let's go chat.
Yeah. Yeah. So is there like a space like
I mean,
off to the side?
there's a bunch of tables scattered around the room. You can always just pull her to a table further away from the crowd.
Okay, yeah. I pick up a table and we sit
Pretty
down
much
like
they've put a giant dance floor in the middle where like a basketball court would typically be in Wintrust if they're playing a basketball game, and then like where all the stands would typically be are where all the tables and like just a big gathering areas have been made in this arena floor.
okay.
Are you bringing us with her, or are you just talking to her?
I'll kind of like I'll like look at y'all. I like widen my eyes and like just kind of like keep an eye on me or something. You can come if you want, but like I just wanted to kind of knock this out. So like
Okay, yeah,
I'm not opposed
as
to
you
you
lead
coming.
as you lead Steph away, what do the rest of you guys want to do?
I want to ask, what's so wrong with him having a fan club?
Well, okay. So just realizing I haven't had this conversation places my hands together. If the fan club gets large enough and starts talking to more people, and those people start talking to other people, he gets his head cut off because we aren't supposed to exist.
Yeah.
So the problem is that he has a very vocal fan club about him being a
Oh.
vampire.
Oh, they know that. They're not just like
Yes,
his
because
friends.
he's feeding off of them.
Oh. Eh,
What do you mean, eh?
I mean, who's gonna believe them?
The wrong
The
people.
wrong, yeah. There are
Hmm.
people who will, and the people who will are the ones we don't want hearing it.
The ones that could cut off your head.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it smart for him to go and talk to them right now?
This is a rough bit of. They seem to be a part of this gestures, which concerns me.
Yeah, I'd kind of rather him talk to her now and figure out what's going on than just. But I don't know.
You are a people person, aren't you, Cricket?
Not really, no.
Thinks about the fact that you have an online persona, looks at your outfit.
All right.
All right.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Cricket's online persona is just like a blank profile that she just follows Bunny on everything for the
Mhm.
most part.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We could all join this conversation, but I don't know if that's gonna help things.
I only recognize one of them.
Quick question though. Are
Right?
the people who can cut off would want to cut off the heads here?
Yes.
Some of them. There's two
Okay.
kinds of people who would want to cut off the heads, right? There's the vampires, other Camarilla, who are going to hate that this information is out, and then there's the humans who are going to hate that there's vampires, and they already
Or
know
they'll
there's
think it's
vampires.
cool, but yeah.
They already know that there's vampires, so the goal is to not have them know that you're one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas many people are Bella Swans, there are plenty more Van Helsings.
Right.
As far
I
as
understand.
You
what
should have
I'm
extra
going to
die
do.
for your next roll, Javante, because that metaphor was great.
Yeah. As for what I am going to do, I recognize one of them.
Why do you recognize one of them?
They've been a part of our clinic,
Right.
but they didn't tell me this information, so
Well, we're not supposed to talk about it, right?
you're right.
Right.
Which is
So it's kind of a
smart
good
of them.
sign.
It's a good sign. That's why I'm
Mhm.
curious. I think I will ingratiate myself if you would like to join me.
Sure.
Going over to the other one.
Yeah, as the three of you head off to get a second to pull Charlie aside, Cricket, as you guys are moving along, give me an investigation and charisma roll.
Oh, great. Mind. Oh, okay. Oh, um, what does it mean when you get 2 1s?
Is one of them on your 100?
Yep,
Is that all
that's
that
the
it is?
only 2 die I roll.
Cool. That's actually kind of poetic
Bad.
for why I had you make that roll. 1 second here. So I bring up the red shit. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. So
What
you're
an
gonna tell
innocent little
me
game.
how your kindred side loses control in the situation, Cricket. But as the three of you, and take a point of hunger as well, as the three of you are heading off to go towards Charlie, you're kind of trailing behind Lawrence and Zai. You're kind of just glancing around the ballroom, and at first, it doesn't quite register why you find this person familiar. But you're looking at one of the mortal guests that have been invited here, and as she turns around, you recognize Bunny.
Oh, dang.
Colors muted, not in her normal kawaii stuff that you would see on stream, but in a light blue dress. It's about a little just past knee length, and it seems to be in a discussion with a few of the Primogens from some of the clans themselves. Both Primogen Alistair Wallace from the Banahu team, as well as Lucas Garcia, the guys you guys saw at the club the other night, that is the Primogen of the Toreadors.
Great.
So as you see Bunny talking to these two very important kindred, what happens that makes you how do you lose control of yourself in this moment?
Is this a bestial failure?
This is a
Bestial
bestial failure.
Mm-hmm. And there's is that like the compulsion thing happens when that happens? Or
You just
Game roll. Do game
I
roll.
have feral impulses that it says
I'm gonna say you
happens
go
at a
through
bestial
you
failure.
go I'm gonna say you go through a partial shift. You describe to me what it looks like.
Um
So as you
let me see.
stop dead in your tracks and catch Bunny's eye, but she doesn't recognize you and just looks back to her conversation. Almost like she's dismissing your attention, Cricket.
um yeah, Cricket's gonna lose composure for sure. Seeing the last person that she expected to see at a kindred event here. Huh, I'm just reading through this really fast. Yeah, she's gonna stop in her tracks. Um, she's not used to walking in heels, and so she was struggling to begin with that. But right now, the heels are just like so, just this is stumbling, and it's just so tight on her feet that she can't handle it anymore. She kicks off her heels, um, and her hands are gonna cramp up and curl up, and claws are gonna come out of her hands. And while she just stands there, like shaking for a moment, staring
I'll
at
say in
Bunny.
that moment as you kind of kick off the heels, the claws even start to extend from your feet as well as they
Mm-hmm.
start to just carve into the floor of this place. A few kindred kind of look at you, and just like flag for the nearest waiter to get you blood, but they start to just kind of move away from the area. You guys both hear the sound of the heels clack and then the scraping into the floor from behind you. It's like literal nails through concrete.
For the love of Cain.
And you guys see Cricket talons out, staring at one of the human guests of the party.
She's just like vibrating.
I'm gonna move over there and try to get in her line of sight and cut off her vision of whoever just pissed her off. Cricket?
Just gonna growl at you. Sounds very animalistic.
Cricket is gonna be all right. Who is it? What's going on?
Just a lower growl, but still try to like look around you.
I'm gonna look and try to see who she's.
You see, like, the three that I mentioned in the direction, you see the two primogens and one of the human guests.
Do you know one of them?
So Cricket can't talk right now.
I mean, Lawrence, you do recognize
Yeah.
Lucas. You did see him last week at the club.
But Lawrence, he's like, I don't. What's her problem? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look up a thing.
That's fine, because we're going to cut back across the ballroom back over to Oscar. Oscar, she leads stuff off to this table, and she just kind of sits down near one of the areas where she can still kind of keep an eye on the crowd itself. Well, I didn't know you'd be at this event. Small world.
Yeah, it's a very small world. What are you doing here?
I was invited
By who?
by one of my relatives.
You're what? And you're okay. I know
They
why
have
I'm
one of
here.
what are their they have one of your fancy titles. What is it? Seneschal, I think it was.
Man, I should have been listening to this whole
They
time. I don't know what
like
that
take
means.
notes or something, I think, for Carmen. I'm
know-
still learning. But yeah, she's one of my relatives from when, way back, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But she
Okay.
keeps in contact with the family, so
Okay. So, and she invited you to this, like, hey, we're getting together, we're having some drinks.
yeah, I've been talking to her more about kindred stuff. I've been curious for obvious reasons. I haven't told her the reason why, but
Well,
she's been sharing more.
I think that's interesting for sure. You saw Charlie, right?
Yeah, he needed work. I got him a job for tonight.
Well, did anybody else need work?
No, just Charlie. Charlie's in between jobs right now with school and stuff, so we need the money. We
Okay.
literally had no idea you'd be here, because from what Gabriella tells me, mostly it's just the primogens. I wasn't expecting your clan to be here.
Right.
That is who was with you
Hmm?
the other night. Some of our friends saw you out and about with people. That was your clan, right?
Do you know if okay, cool. And you were talking about this to other people. And you didn't even talk to me about the list. How am I supposed to know if you're reliable or not at this point? This is just absolutely unprofessional.
I mean, it's kind of hard to just build a list of stuff. I've been busy. Obviously, I've also been prepping for this.
Do you have that list?
Not on me. I can put it together this weekend, maybe, after the party. I'm supposed to go with Gabriella here soon to meet Carmen. Am I not supposed to know you, or should I mention I know you? What's the
We
vibe?
just met.
Cool. Noted. I'll let Charlie know if I run into him.
Who gave you this? And points at the pin.
Oh, we made these ourselves. And as you look at the pin, it is like a blood red and black pin, like black background with blood red, and it has a stylized O with a rose where like the like around the edge.
That doesn't look like the Democratic Socialists of America sign. Okay, interesting. Uh,
Yeah, just a college club, nothing to worry about.
I
You
say,
go to say something else, and you feel a
uh-huh.
hand on your shoulder. And you look up into the face of Gabriela Montez, the seneschal of Carmen's coterie. Oh, you're one of the new ones that Jane found. Oscar, was it?
Uh, you may call me whatever you please. I'm just a humble
No
servant
need
to
to be
those
so nervous.
nervous and unaware of
I'm
the
just a note taker. It's fine. I just
note
want
takers are
to take
important.
my friend here along.
Uh, as you wish. I had just finished our conversation. It
Yeah,
was
of
nice
course.
meeting you. Steph, it
Steph,
was?
Steph, if you want to just head up, I'll be with you in a second. Oh, yeah, of course. And she gives Gabriella a kiss on the cheek and just heads off, and you see her actually like head up toward the stairs to go up to where Carmen's box is. So,
So,
and you feel the grip on your shoulder tighten uncomfortably, or you even feel blood start to leak out of your shoulder. I'm gonna need you to stay away from our granddaughter, or this will be your last Elysium.
I grab the hand and I press it deeper into my shoulder. I concur. And so I bleed
Perfect.
more ferociously if need be.
Glad we understand ourselves. She pats her shoulder and just kind of lets the blood off her fingers. Have a good party.
You know what? It's a wonderful party. Would love to see another one if I'm able to.
Just keep my words in mind and maybe you will. And she struts off. Okay. We cut back across to where Lawrence is calming down Cricket, but Zai, what are you up to?
Lawrence says that handled. I'm gonna continue going towards that waiter.
Yeah, you head over to
You
Charlotte.
got it. You got it, buddy. You're fine.
You see him finish serving a couple people and then turns and like, see you, like, oh, Zai.
Hey,
Or
how you been
Doc.
feeling?
Should it be formal?
You can be informal
I
here.
guess
You're
I
not
am
under
working here,
patient
so
hours.
yeah, I'm working though. But yeah, I've been good.
No
Cravens have gone
more.
down since like a week ago.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Since a week ago, right? Like, hmm.
Yeah. I visited a friend. And I feel better.
Good. Does he have the same
He has the
little?
same lapel, yeah. Except
Uh,
for his is the color's reversed. His is a red background with a black lettering.
I don't recognize that symbol at all, do I?
No, just like there's a stylized O that's
Hmm.
made out of a like a rose. Like the stem just kind of goes around and connects.
That's a unique piece. Like, kind of lifts the lapel a little to look at it.
Oh yeah, it's a college club over at UIC.
Stand for anything?
Not really, just an occult studies club. For a few of us were interested in studying some supernatural stuff. I mean, obviously, I know that stuff's real, so it's kind of fun to see what's real and what's fake.
I get you. I get you. I see another person I saw over there had the same little symbol. How many people are in
Yeah,
this club?
that's our club president. She's the one who
Oh,
got me the job here tonight.
oh, wow. That's, huh.
Yeah, she said she knew someone here. They would get me into the party to work. So I didn't really ask me details. I know from what little I picked up, these events are kind of not non talk about don't talk about them or I go missing type of stuff. So
You know more about it than a few people I've met. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink from one of the things he has and just take a sip.
was it?
Now, I'm sure you're aware of the whole don't talk about this outside.
Mm-hmm.
Indulge me for just a moment.
Yeah,
We'll consider this doctor-patient confidentiality.
sure.
What does this little club of yours talk about? If this takes up too much of your time, we'll just say I've had you doing extra work for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, we just kind of go over all the different supernatural legends that are out there and just kind of discuss.
Going through vampires, unassuming some of the werewolves.
Yeah, we make sure to use those of us who are in the know, make sure to use the actual not we don't call them kindred or grow or not stupid. So yeah, vampires, werewolves. We studied witches last week in the Salem witch trials and stuff like that.
Do you know if your friend made that little pin design?
Yeah, we elected her president this semester, so she made pins for us all to wear. Just like a cute little community type thing.
It's just fascinating. It has to be called something.
Just we just called her Cult Society. Very
Hmm.
simple. Kind of goes with the vibe. Hence the
Well,
stylized O.
yeah, I get you. Well, enjoy your time here. Try not to make enemies. Um,
Yeah, of
as
course.
if your compulsions are going down, then the treatment's working out well. I'm happy for you. Um, as much as I enjoy the fact that you're a part of a club, try to keep yourself within human atmospheres.
Yeah, of course. Enjoy the party. I'll be around if you need, obviously, anything else. But yeah, hope to talk to you soon. And as he heads off, this is actually where we're going to end tonight's episode because we have the next episode will be just all Masquerade Ball. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. But as we cut away from the four of you on the floor, we cut to one of the hallways where typically, if this was a sporting event or something, there'd be like hallways leading to like the locker rooms and such. One of these hallways, there's just like a couple of lights on in there because they're not really using that part of the stadium. We see a gentleman kind of shrouded in shadow in one of the corners, puts a finger up to his ear. Yeah, everyone's here. Yeah, the last of them arrived a little bit ago. They're mingling right now. I think Jane was heading up to talk to Carmen soon. Yeah. Yeah, a few of them, I don't know, they're having a few of them had weird reactions on the floor, but we're keeping an eye on the four of them. Yeah. Yep, no worries. Our security has closed off the arena. No one is going to be getting out until we let them. Of course. You're about 10 minutes out. Perfect. See you soon. Over. Hands up. And just starts to walk back into the lobby. And that is where we're going tonight's episode.
Great.
This has been Chicago After Dark. It's we're gonna have a dance. We're gonna dance and have fun next time, guys. It'll be fine.
I just got this suit, man.
And let's go in reverse order for our outros. Luke, go for it.
So stressed. Um, Hey everyone, my name is Luke Taylor. I am mostly a journalist. If you want to follow me on Twitter at Luke_Taylor23, if you're curious about what's happening in Central Illinois lately, because we all know the news has been really fun lately. But other than that, you can catch me on alternating Thursdays over on Javante's channel for Set Sail, where I play also a pretty normal guy who does normal things every day.
Yeah, totally. Everyone on that crew is completely 100% normal. Fine. Adrian.
Hi, I'm AC Lawrence, AC Lawrence 24 online, wherever you can find it. I run a little podcast called Dungeons and Degrees. Very fun stuff. And yeah, go follow on the socials. I'll be around. I've been trying to make sure everything's good because another con next in a couple months, so got to prepare for that too. So if anyone's at PAX U, I'll be there.
Perfect. Gem.
Hi, I'm Jem. You can find me everywhere at Gemaginative. And I will also be at PAX U, and I've got some projects in the works, but I can't talk about them yet. So stay tuned on my socials.
Perfect. And Javante.
Hi, it's me. I'm Javante. I play Zyragnail. You won't find me at PAX U because I don't have a car. But I run Blood and Cinders on Thursdays, which is a game based off the world of Sovereign's Domina by Logan Laidlaw. I also run Set Sail, a one-piece D&D game that includes Luke and Paige, where everything is normal and no trauma happens and everything's perfectly fine on both sides of things. Um, Next Sunday. I'll be doing a game for Vamp Week. I'll be doing a Power Rangers game. So tune in for that, as where any donations we make that will help our Rangers also goes to charity. So if you want to see our Rangers actually get the White Ranger morph that I said they couldn't start off with, donate money. It helps a good cause. I'm also still a writer for the Black Library of Warhammer 40K, working on a Carcharodon's book because they're my favorite faction. I am writing the lore for Arclight Court's book Immortal Arena, if you like Mortal Kombat and other fighting games. I'm also script writing for my first lore deep dive video into wrestling, from Killer to Carrion, a story of Carrion Cross, detailing his rise in wrestling from a kayfabe perspective, so all of his actual story, not the real person. Other than that, check out my socials for any other random things that pop into my head as I feel like it, which is just Javante on Twitter.
Perfect. And of course, I am Paige. I go by Pluto Cleric all across the internet, except for both here and YouTube, where it is Pluto's Underworld, where I am our storyteller and producer. Like Javante said, I am in Set Sail every other Thursday, where I play a totally normal merfolk and nothing else of note at all. Beyond that, currently I'm also running on my Twitch channel on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central. I am running a DC horror game, and since it has been revealed, we are running Blackest Night. So for those of you who are DC fans, you know what that entails. They have one more safety episode this next episode, and then anyone can die at any time, episode 4 onward. So stay tuned for that. I will also be at Patch U. I'm still waiting on my creator badge, but regardless, I will be in the vicinity either way. But yeah, that's all I have. We will see you guys in 2 weeks on the 28th, and then the 28th and the week after will be back-to-back episodes, so we can go back to our normal rotating schedule. But everyone have a good night, and we will see how this ball concludes. Bye.